Welcome back to my space. It's your girl Sarah Ize-Iyamu, aka Sarah Sugar. Say goodbye to struggle love. Say hello to sugar love. Baby girl here in the building. So today we're gonna be talking about how to identify the right man. So this is a very broad topic, but I'm going to break it down to 5 keys to identifying a healthy and emotionally healthy partner. So, one thing I'll tell you, ladies, is that the type of man you choose to date, to marry, because I feel is essentially what dating is for. You want to date to marry because there's a goal for everything in life, right? So you have to be really, really deliberate and careful about the kind of men you surround yourself with. So, and first things first, the first key to attracting and identifying an emotionally healthy partner is you. You are the first key in this whole equation. So, and I'll tell you this, if you are not emotionally healthy, if you're not mentally and emotionally healthy, you would not be attracted to emotionally healthy individuals because they come off as boring because they're so different from the bad boy that triggers all your emotions and all of that. So I would tell you this is work on you first. Develop you as a woman, do the inner work, take care of yourself, look good, smell nice, wear nice outfits, read books, take courses. I am a lover of books and courses. I read a lot. Good books, don't worry. I'm a lover of books and courses and personal development. So read books, take courses, dance classes, do fun activities, develop you as an individual, love your life. Because one thing I do notice it for some women, they think marriage is this escape route from their life, that their life is not so good, their life is not good anyway, so they're looking for a man to rescue them from their life. No, a man should come into your life as a plus, not to come and rescue you from the horrible, like, no, you don't have, like, your life should be bubbly, filled with life, joy, love, excitement, fun. Create a fun life, have fun. Like, you should build a life that you never want to take a vacation from. As a lady, like, you should literally do that. Like, go on trips, go shopping, take yourself out, go on solo dates. Like, love yourself as a woman. Like solo dates, yes. You shouldn't just wait for a guy to take you out on a date. There are times you should actually take yourself out on a date. Go to all those bougie restaurants, wear fancy dress. Like, there was a time I went to a restaurant with a friend. We dressed up all bougie with this long evening gown. I wore this gold champagne gown with shimmery heels and purse and everything. And my friend too was also all dressed up and the people in the elevator was like, what's happening? Like, why are you so dressed up? Like, what's happening? I'm like, I dress up because I'm a queen. I believe I'm a queen. I'm beautiful. I am captivating. So I should look the part. Especially for the fact that I'm going out with my girlfriend doesn't mean I need to dress down. No, dress up nicely, like, look good, look beautiful, look captivating, because you never can tell where you can meet the right man, right? You never can tell. So that day we had compliments on the fragrance we used. You see, the fragrance we use matters a lot. The fragrance, especially if you're going to those rich restaurants like this, all those restaurants where, well, see, the ones that I love to go to, one thing about me, I love high-rise buildings. So I love skyscraper high-rise buildings. And when you go to those restaurants, to those ones there, that's where you will meet high quality men. You know what I'm talking about? High quality men, right? So they know fragrances, they know outfits, they know things because they've been exposed to women, right? And they've also been spoiled by some women. So when you go there, always make sure you have this bomb fragrance. I would recommend some fragrances in the description box. So make sure that your fragrance is on point. And I'm telling you, you're going to be getting compliments. They're going to be like, wow, we've got such an amazing fragrance on. And that is how a conversation can get started right there. Just by your fragrance. Your fragrance alone can attract a man to you. You guys don't even know. Also, the way you walk can attract him to you. The way you walk, the way you dress, what you wear can attract him to you. And then there's one thing to attract a man, there's another thing to keep. So, and then and you can attract all kinds of men, but how do you now recognize the right one? So that now leads to number two. So number one is you are the first key in attracting an emotionally healthy partner. You have to be emotionally healthy. Deal with your childhood traumas: father wound, mother wound, sibling wound, money wound, sex wound, whatever wounds or traumas that you may be dealing with, deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it, you're gonna, like, when you deal with it, you're gonna attract an emotionally, like, you'll be attracted to. So what usually happens when you heal is that the type of men that you were used to, the bad boys that always break your heart, you will no longer be interested or be attracted to them. You would be looking for something stable, healthy, safe, and secure. That's exactly what you want. If you want a long-lasting relationship, you want a partner that is emotionally stable, right? That leads us to number two. Not all men are emotionally stable, and there are different kinds of men, right? There are different kinds of men, and so many women don't know this. So many women don't know that there are different kinds of men out there. And they don't even know how to recognize all these kinds of men. And even when you recognize them, how do you now also relate with them, right? So I'm going to drop some pointers for you. So now, some women say they want to marry a rich man. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting a rich man. But there's a whole lot that comes with a rich man. So if you want to marry a rich man or the average guy, you have to become the type of lady that they'll be attracted to. So let's say you want to marry up, you want to marry a rich guy. That's hypergamy right there. So that means you want to look extra good. You're going to spend more time on your looks. So if you're a lady that you don't like taking care of yourself, nah. Those guys with money, they're gonna spot you right away and run. They'll run, or you're like, why is it all these men with money? They're not coming reaching out to me now. Why is it men with money? They're not reaching out to me now. Yes, you say you want to attract billionaires, you want to attract millionaires, men that will spend money on you. Do you spend money on yourself? So if you look the part, polished and all, now that's just level one. And then when you now work on yourself, when you know how to when you learn how to relate with a man, right? You're not trying to force him or nag him or trying to change him, or you're come with this self-righteous attitude. So all of that, those are like bad energy that like make men pull away. So all those, that's the essence of working on your traumas, so you deal with those bad behaviors and all. So when you deal with that, you will naturally and then also when you are comfortable with the idea of money, right, you also have to work on your wealth consciousness, your wealth mindset. So you can't just be going around a rich guy and you feel unworthy, you think less of yourself, low of yourself. No, you have to think higher of yourself. You're a queen. You're a captivating queen, a captivating woman, right? You're an irresistible, beautiful woman, right? One thing I'll tell you to do is use affirmations. Affirmations are good. Use affirmations to work on your self-esteem so you can be more confident as a woman. And when you naturally go around them, they're going to notice it that, this baby is confident too. Hey, this baby girl is confident too. This girl is confident. I need this girl around my corner. And then you want to have a life, right? Start your own business. If it's a skincare business, lash business, hair business, digital product business, start some form of business. And have your own life as a human being. Have hobbies that you love to do. If you like playing sports, do that. Have your own hobbies and all as a woman. Because all of this is important, because when you're communicating with rich men, they want to know what do you like to do for fun. And one thing you need to understand about rich men is that they're busy. So the type of women that fit them are women that are very, very, very self-focused. Women that have so many things doing. So when those rich men are so busy with work, traveling, and all of that, they won't be all emotionally triggered. So if you're someone that hasn't healed your traumas and you need a lot of emotional support and love in your life, a rich partner may not really be it at all for you. So, but if you're a woman that you're very self-focused, you have tons of hobbies, you've built a massive life for yourself and all of that, a rich guy coming in is like a plus, because you've actually built a very strong identity as a whole. So you're not somebody that cry, oh, please come and spend time with me now. Come and spend. Those guys are busy traveling, working, busy, meeting here, there, no. That aside, if you want the average guy, so for the rich guy, I'm not saying that their character is perfect. Well, number two, right? Because I mentioned 5 keys. Number 1 is you, number 2 is the guy. So the rich guy or the average guy. So I'm not saying the rich guy, his character is perfect. That's why I said there are different kinds of men and how to spot them. So you want men are men, rich or average. But however, there's so many men that are in different seasons of their life, right? When you meet a guy that doesn't have money, he looks humble. He's humble, he can show you all the love and everything. When money comes in, usually you see a different side of his character that you've never seen before. Because one thing I tell, when a person doesn't have money, you're not going to see their character. Lie. The person is very humble, very humble. But add money. And then there are grades of money, right? So there's some money that is scatter his head money. So you're going to see another side of his character. So one thing I would tell you is that if you're an extremely jealous person, then a rich or a popular guy is not too good for you. I'll tell you this, because rich men or very popular men, they have women at their beck and call. Like, some of them do not even know how to pursue a woman. So that's why I said women that are very feminine and very self-focused, they naturally attract very wealthy men and they know how to deal with them and handle them. So this is what I'm going to tell you, is that for the rich guy or the very popular rich footballers, sports superstars, all of that, they usually have tons of women at their beck and call. Like, they don't even know how to chase a woman. Women just throw themselves at them every single day, easily, effortlessly. Women just jump into relationships without even vetting them. Women just jump in. Oh my God, he drives a Rolls Royce, a G-Wagon. They've jumped already on the bed. They're already in another country with him, just like that. And as fast as those relationships start, many of them crash really fast. So, but however, when you decide to take a step back and you work on yourself and you take out time to understand men the way they think, you're going to handle relationship in a very calculated, calm manner. So you don't just rush into a relationship because the guy has money and all. You want to look at his character. Is he stable emotionally? Can he keep a relationship? These are things you want to look at, right? Has he dealt with his own baggages? For the fact that he's rich doesn't mean he hasn't like he has cleared all his own baggages and all. No, like he's a human being at the core of it. So you also want to vet him, vet the guy. Whether you're dating the average guy or the rich guy, always vet your partner. Don't rush into a relationship without vetting this guy. Vet him. What kind of person is he? How does he think? Like, what's his psychological framework like? Because there are women that have got into marriages or relationships that they shouldn't have gotten into. Is his money legit? Like, is his money legit? These are things you want to check. Okay, is he hiding kids and wife somewhere in another country? These are questions, like these are things you want to know. That's the essence of vetting him. And then back to the different kinds of men. So there are some men that are workaholics. That's what I said. And those workaholic men is not, yes, they are working hard to provide, and I do appreciate that and I understand that. But however, when a relationship comes in, that's where creating balance is key. So for the extremely workaholic men, they need to know how to create balance with, okay, I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna spend time with my woman, and when it's time to work, it is time to work. That's where creating a healthy balance comes in. But however, there are some men that don't understand that. What they know is work is their number one, and they've now put their work over the woman. Those kind of men, that's a red flag. Run. Because what usually happens is that the weight of the marriage, they'll put it on the woman. No, marriage is supposed to be 100. Next, another group of men, you see some men that they've not dealt with their baggages and all, so they can be very insulting, or some of them can even be, they show up in a relationship with a lot of emotional abuse and possibly even physical abuse. So these kind of men, you find them either hitting the woman or they emotionally abuse her. You want to run. Ladies, if you're in that kind of relationship where the guy is cheating on you, cheating is emotional abuse, or he's psychologically abusing you in any way or form, or it has graduated to physical abuse, please run. Run, baby girl. Run. Right? Run. You want only partners that give you peace of mind. They say, oh, I want a woman that can give me peace. Please, are you going to be my peace? You too, you have to be her peace. Ladies, pick a man that would be your peace. Yes, be his peace, so, but he too, he must give you peace. So you will give yourself peace. So you to give yourself peace. Every time we say amen, say, I want a woman that will give me peace. I want a woman that will give me peace of mind. You try going to give me peace of mind. You see, so because when a woman in the relationship has peace of mind, hey, she'll be glowing. She'll be glowing. In fact, she will inspire the man to make more money. Oh, but the man will be running home to go and meet his wife. You say, I'm like, oh no, my wife. Oh, this woman is too sweet. That is what happens when you give this woman peace. Hey. The children will be happy, emotionally healthy, whole. The kind of joy and energy that will be in that house is gold. And it helped. One thing about kids growing up in a healthy environment, it changed the trajectory of their lives. Like, you're going to see that they've seen an example of what a healthy home looks like, and they can naturally be attracted to healthy individuals and also in the future build healthy homes. But when you are not giving yourself peace, you don't give a bass, you don't give boost. How the children go even think well now? How they go even think well very well for school? So so the workaholic guy that puts the work over the woman, run away. The one that the troublemaker guy, he's always giving you trouble. There's always a plan A, plan B, plan C, baby mama A, baby mama do. That's There's nothing wrong. Sorry, I had to say that, but there are some men that come with a lot of their character comes with chaos. While there are men that, yes, they did have kids from their previous relationship, but their character is amazing, sweet. So we're talking here about the character of the man. The character of the man. That's really what's important right here. So the workaholic, no. The abuser, no. Next, the controller. You want to run away from those ones. Those ones want to control everything. They want to control your clothes, your eyes. They want to control your head. The thoughts that you're thinking in your head, they want to control it. The where you're going to, they want to control it. The friends you have, they want to control it. Everything in your life, they want to control. Controller, run. Right? Those ones don't give you the space to breathe as a woman, right? You want the space to breathe. You want to have your own identity and your own life. Like I tell people, I always say it, your identity should be separate from your relationship. Build a life. You have a life. So when a person is coming in, the person is coming into your world not to come and tear and scatter everything and control you and tell you, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how. It's not good for you. Nah, it's not good for you. You want a partner that lets you glow and grow in your zone. And you don't to rapper, make you glow and grow in your zone. As a woman, you don't want tyrant. Okay, so yeah, run away from workaholic, the abuser, the controller. And then let's go to the church boys. Now, for the fact that he claims to love God doesn't mean God is in him. So I'm going to put that there. All those ones say, they love God. They're a Jesus boy. They fast and pray. They give to the church. What's the other thing they used to do again? They give to the church. They give to the needy. They everything. They are them. They won't start church. They stay in the front of the church. Or look closely. Now them even worse. Some of them worse past the devil. So for the fact it comes to you with the church line, doesn't mean church is in him, right? So back again to what I say, character is key. So it's important that he has a faith. It's important that he has a faith and your faith align. That's one. And if your faith doesn't align, that's a different ballgame. You must now, that requires wisdom to be able to be in that kind of relationship in which there will be too many clashes when it comes to your faith. So yes, I mentioned the church boys. Some of them are very, very bad behind the scene. And like I said, but the fact that he's very active in church doesn't mean the church is very active in him. So back again to what I say, baby girl, take the rose-colored glasses of emotion and look clearly when you want to pick a man. Because you want to ask yourself, do you want your kids to be like this man? So do you want your kids to be like this man? Can you live with this baggage for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years? These are questions people don't ask themselves. Do you want your kids to be like this? Can you live with this baggage for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years? Are you people do you people have the willingness to grow? Like, do you people have, like, are you someone that loves developing yourself? Is he someone that loves developing himself? Does he have the willingness to grow? So these are factors you want to look at, right? And so many more. Is he mature? Is he a king? Or is he still a boy? Because problems arise when he doesn't develop. Because I won't lie, like, there's so many women association, women, everything in this world today. I feel there should be more things for the men. Like there should be more, because women are spending so much money buying makeup, hair, skincare, books. Women are, I'm like, okay, we also need, why are there no more programs for the men? Keys, this third key to attracting, identifying an emotionally healthy partner is having mentors. So when you have mentors in your life, mentors see what you can't see. You see, one thing about being in love, when you're in love, the love is sweet. You know, yeah, I love you, like, oh my God, I love this boy. It make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Your heart will be going boom, boom, boom. Your eye is not seeing well. You want to rush to marry, and then you're now looking at all the fine picture. Almost see this dress. So, hey, my dress must be like this on my wedding day. My hair must be like this on my wedding day. You're focused on the externals, but when you have the right mentors in your life, right? The right mentors can see what you can't see. Like when you take your man to your mentor, like don't be rude to your man in front of your mentor or anything. No, don't. When you take your mentor can see things that you can't see. Your mentor can tell you things to work on, to improve on. Your mentors, you can have your pastor as your mentor, or maybe your dad is your mentor, your uncle. You just need that father figure in your life that is able to carefully scrutinize the partner. And yes, some of them can be very tricky. Some mentors can be very not it at all, but that is why it's important that you have the right one. When you have the right one, mentors also, you can have mentor for your business, mentor for relationship, mentor for health, all of that. So when you have a good mentor when it comes to relationship, that mentor can save you from a lot of heartache that should not even happen, a lot of issues that should not even happen. That mentor can save you from all of that. So yeah, like that's a third important key to attracting, identifying an emotionally healthy partner. You want your mentors to come in so they can give you wise counsel on the type of man that fits you. Because I always tell women, know yourself. When you know yourself as a woman, you know your triggers, you know your pain, you know your good part and your bad part, you know all parts of yourself very well. You now also pick a pattern that you also know him, and you know you both are compatible, right? So that leads me to point number 4. Another important key. So first key is you. Second key is the type of man you want to know, understand there are different kinds of men, and understand how to relate with men. 3, mentors. The fourth key, compatibility. Many people don't really look at this compatibility thing, that it is a very serious matter. Are you guys compatible emotionally? Are you guys compatible spiritually? What about financial compatibility? Do you want to marry up, or do you want to marry the guy that is average in his finances? Are you a lady that loves extravagant, expensive things? Know yourself. Just know yourself. Do you understand? If you know yourself, just stay your own day. In this world, people are living in different realities, right? So if you know that you are the type of lady that like designer, Gucci, Prada, you like all those things, $5,000 bag, $10,000 shoe, you like the expensive trip, Bora Bora, all of that, that means you should be looking at marrying up, right? And packaging yourself for those kind of men. But if you you should be marrying up, and then not just marrying up when it comes to money, also marrying up when it comes to emotional health wise, so that they can deal with your all the plenty things that you come with. So compatibility is key when it comes to relationship. compatibility as a whole. Are you guys compatible spiritually? Are you compatible emotionally? What about your love languages? And then what, are you both teachable? Because you can be very teachable and he is not teachable. It's going to give you problems. If you're someone that you're always developing yourself, reading, personal development, class, online course, and then you now go with a guy that, you will now be growing. The issue usually does it because there was a story of, there's this guy that is a very popular internet marketer, and his personal development game was so high, and he tried to drag the wife along. He did try, but she was not at the zone that he was at. His own personal development game was high because like him and the wife, when he got married, they were on zero, no more, none of that. And then when he increased in his personal development game, because he was tired of selling water bottles on the streets with the wife, he increased in his personal development game and he started doing like $500,000 per month. But the wife was not doing the same personal development like him, right? The money got into his head and he started carrying women. They had a child together. He started carrying women, divorced the wife, and he continued like that. He was making millions and millions. We're talking, he earned $20 million and all of that. The girls, the women, 5 years later, this guy realizes that he made a huge mistake. He started reflecting back that, oh wow, this is what happened. Oh, this was the root. And he fixed the relationship eventually. It took a long while before the relationship could be fixed, but eventually fixed it. So that tells you that teachability, that's one. Yes, the guy was wrong, but you also want to look at the compatibility aspect, that are you both teachable? Because one person can be more teachable than the other one, and this one will be dragging this one, this one will be dragging this one, this one will be dragging this one. So so that's another thing you want to look at. So finances wise, emotional wise, health compatibility, how healthy are you? Check the health checkups. How healthy is he? So these are things you want, things you want to look at. And then how many kids do you want to have? In-laws, you want to look at in-laws. You guys love each other, or you guys are still trying to love each other? So does his family, do they like you or they don't like you? So some women have entered families in which don't love them, and the family keep treating them bad. So that usually affects the relationship. So these are things you want to trash out early on before you go far. Do you understand? Women, you say, you were looking at age. What are you looking at? You were looking at age. Age. I have to marry. I'm already 30. I have to marry. I'm already 30. Society say we should marry. Don't let society pressure you, baby girl. Don't let society will try to pressure you. They tell you you're supposed to have child by so age. People, build your life, build your identity as a woman. Get to know yourself, your heart, your soul. Like, get to know you, all phases of you, the good part, the not so good part. Get to know you, get to love you as a woman. Like, love yourself as a woman. Develop yourself, read books, learn things. There are skills to learn. There are places to go to, new people to meet. So people get married at like, some people get married in early 20s, some people get married late 20s, some people get married early 30s, late 30s, late 40s. Some women even get married at 50s. I'm not saying that should be your case, but I'm just saying take your time, because marriage is like a super huge decision. And people change. The person you see today, tomorrow can be another person. So That's the thing. The partner that you're with, are you able to? This is what people don't understand. They'll be like, oh my God, when we started dating, he was all loving. He gave me everything that I wanted. When we got married, things changed. People have different sides to them, right? People have the face to show to the outside world. People have the face that they themselves know. People have the face they show to their family. People have the face they show to women. And then people have secret baggages that they are dealing with, like secret addictions. Like some people are dealing with sex as an addiction. Some people, the addiction is drug. Some, like, people have all these things. So you need to understand that. And then life is also in seasons. So circumstances can show a different side of that person. So maybe with your relationship, you guys started so good, it was all rosy and loving. And then maybe finances happen, and then this person is all very moody and all. How do you deal with the person at that period? Do you start fighting the person more? Or maybe pregnancy comes in and maybe that lady is dealing with stuffs. How do you, like, this is why emotional intelligence is key, right? Emotional intelligence is key. So, because okay, you see this guy is going through a phase, right? One thing about men, they love their work. I know that for sure. So when the thing is doing one kind, is you to show in their behavior. So I'm not saying you should mommy him that period, but that period, just be a listening ear. You don't have to give him any advice. Just be a listening ear. I'm like, okay, just be a listening ear, right? So how do you deal with him when he's feeling down, sad, depressed? How do you deal with him when he's very happy? And then the man that you think that don't have money today is all good. When $1 million contract enters and you see another side, how do you deal with that? So this is what, like, this is why I said compatibility. These are issues that you have to deal with. Your traumas, finances, health, spirituality. Are you guys compatible spiritually? All of that. Not that you'll be fighting him on Sunday. He must go to church, oh. He must go to church. Now you go to drag the guy go church. Why now? Why? You're a baby girl. You're supposed to be chilling in your zone, not momming any boy to go to church or to nah. That's not your work, baby girl. That is not your work, girl. That is not your work. You're a wife, right? So a wife has wife duties. Being a girlfriend is being a girlfriend. Being a wife is being a wife. Being a mother, you're being a mother. So you're not being a mother to him, you're a mother to your kids. So your role is not to be a mother to him. Your role is to be a wife, right? So one, you are the first key in attracting and recognizing an emotionally healthy partner. Two, take out time to understand men. Read books, get male figures in your life, mentors, get to know them more, understand men, what they like, what they don't like, what they're attracted to, what they're not attracted to. Learn different kinds of men, different phases or states a man is in, and how to deal with him in those phases and state. Three, mentors. When you have the right mentors will save you from a lot of heartache. There are things that you're not seeing because you're in love, you know, you want to rush in. The way you rush in, the way you rush out, you know. Mentors will save you from plenty things. Four, compatibility. So you want to check compatibility all across, mental wise, emotional wise, spiritual wise, physical. Are you guys physically attracted to each other? Finances wise, love language, emotional. Do you both have emotional intelligence? Are you both emotionally mature to keep a marriage? If trouble happens today or tomorrow, which one of you are going to jump out of the ship? And then the fifth key to identifying and recognizing an emotionally healthy man, ladies. The fifth K, I'm going to give it to you. The fifth key, your parents. So one thing about parents, it's a very tricky thing. And I'm going and the reason why I used parents for number 5 is this. This thing is very tricky. Your parents were your first teachers of love. They were your first teachers. They were the first figure that showed you what love and marriage look like. They defined love to you at a very tender age. At a very tender age, they defined love to you. And if your parents had a healthy relationship, that means you have a good foundation. You had a good example of what a healthy relationship looks like. But if your parents did not have a healthy relationship, that means there are things you have to deal with, right? There are things you have to deal with, and then you have to rewrite your consciousness, right? You have to rewrite those things in your mind that you have, those stories you have about love and relationships as a whole. Because look at it, there are cases where ladies, especially ladies that dealt with some form of abandonment, maybe their dad wasn't there, maybe the dad was a workaholic and the father was never there at home, or maybe the father was cheating, or the one or two of the parents were cheating, or maybe the girl was adopted. There are so many cases in which it introduces trauma, one, into the daughter's life or the son's life. So your parents play a huge role in you attracting and identifying an emotionally healthy partner, whether you're aware of it or not, whether they are alive or not. Your parents play a massive role in that. And this is really important. Many people are not aware of this. They don't even know this at all. They don't know this. That you see cases where there was a book I was reading. The lady, her and her sisters, they saw their dad always hitting the mom. So naturally, her sisters went for men that only hit them. So this lady, so one out of the other sisters found a guy that wasn't hitting her, and she broke up with the guy. She was like, she can't handle it. She can't handle the relationship. Okay, they now went to a counselor, and the counselor says, okay, goes deep dive into the issue to find out that, wow, this lady is used to seeing physical abuse, and she's not comfortable with seeing being in a healthy, stable relationship, a relationship where there's peace. She couldn't handle it. So this is why I said parents are usually the first teachers of love. Like, they taught you the definition of love. And if you don't have the right definition of love, that's where healing comes in. And then returning back to yourself, healing within you comes in as an individual. So yes, your parents play. That's why you see there are cases where women, they are used to, because their dad being the main major male figure in their life, they tend to go for men that are like their dad naturally. So that is good and also not so good. So if your father wasn't a healthy figure, male figure, that means you will naturally go for men that are also not in their healthy emotionally state. So I look at it like that is the major male figure that developed you as a woman, built your whole identity. So, and then same thing with your mom. If your mom also wasn't emotionally healthy, right, and she did her best and what she knew, So it's now left for you to reparent yourself as an individual. It's left for you as a woman, as a man, to develop yourself as an individual. So in developing yourself, that means you're like, hey, it's time for you to reparent yourself as an individual. It's time for you to build yourself up, to teach yourself the things that they need. Yes, you 100% appreciate your parents for everything that they've done, for all the efforts they've put into your life and poured into you. This is the time for you to now take full responsibility for yourself and develop yourself as an individual, as a whole human being. It is your responsibility. So yes, it's your responsibility on who you choose as a partner. It's your responsibility on how you behave in your relationship. It's your responsibility on taking care of yourself as an individual. So yes, that's it. 5 keys. So key number 1, you are the first key. Take care of you, develop yourself. The second key is men. That guy that you want to pick, that guy you're going for, that you're so much in love with, how healthy is he? You want to dive down. Do you even understand men? Have you read books on men? Have you taken classes about men? Do you know how to relate with them? And then number 3, mentors. You want to have mentors when it comes to relationship. They can see what you cannot see. They can advise you and give you the best advice on how to navigate your love life. And mentors, you can also do therapy, get mentors. Basically, people are just jumping in, doing things and all. And then number 4, compatibility. You want to check the compatibility all across, right? Vet the partner, emotional compatibility, financial compatibility, spiritual compatibility, health-wise compatibility all across. And then number 5, parents. This number 5 it's huge, is big, because you see that some people enter marriage, they're like, this is how their mother taught them how to do this. This is how their father taught them how to do this. So there's not like because this is like 2 worlds trying to come together. So there's not like a huge learning curve. Do you understand? Huge learning curve coming together as a whole. So parents play a huge role. I'm not saying your parents should decide, 100% decide, this is the man you should marry. But I'm just saying you need to take a step back and ask yourself, what definition of love were you brought up with? Were you brought up with the right definition or with the wrong definition? What did you see growing up when it comes to love? What did you see when it comes to money? What did you see? Because all these things would show up in your marriage, whether you're aware of it or not. So thank you guys for watching this video. Yes, I just broke down 5 simple keys to attracting and identifying an emotionally healthy partner for a marriage. So my coaching program is open. I'm going to put the link in the description box. Cherished and Committed. So feel free to join in the program. I'm gonna see you on the inside, and also feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you so much. I'm gonna see you in another video. Talk to you soon. Bye.